Hello, welcome to English Wizard. I'm here to help second PU students who are going to write their annual exams next month. I'm going to help you score good marks in English. In this video, the topic I'm going to discuss is question number 11. As per the new question paper pattern, you will have to answer 36 questions in all. I'm going to start with the question number 11 because your grammar topics start with the question number 11. Question number 11 is about the passive voice. You are required to write the appropriate form of the verb given in brackets. Let's get started. Here you can see on the board I have written all the points that you need to bear in mind while answering this particular question. Here I have written 3 points. Point number 1 is singular or plural. Point number 2 is was or were. Point number 3, past participle form of the verb. When we write the past participle form of the verb, we need to remember these words. There are many words. I am going to read them out. Build. The word build, its past participle form is build. Build, its third form is not builded, it's built. Send, its third form is sent. Write, write, written. Do, done. Buy, bought. Draw, drawn. If you get the word withdraw, you will have to write withdrawn. Cast, this is very interesting. I will talk about it later. Eat, eaten. Take, taken. Bring, brought. Feel, felt. Grow, grown. Throw, thrown. Keep, kept. Tell, told. Forbid, this is one of the words that comes in the story Two Deer. Forbid, forbidden. You must note the third form of the verb forbid is forbidden. Give, given. Get, got. Lay, laid. These are the verbs with their past participle forms. Here you can see I have written some words. Cast, cast. Here participle form of the verb cast remains unchanged. It remains the same. Put, put. Cut, cut. Hit, hit. It means what I am trying to say is if you get a verb like this or this verb in brackets, you are required to write the same. You don't have to add anything to this. Cast, put, cut, hit. All these verbs remain the same. They remain unchanged. Now, let us look at some of the examples. There are 2 questions here. Apply these 3 points to this question. A fence in brackets built around Tamanna's land by his rival. Both of them encouraged by their supporters. Tamanna, in brackets, the verb given is advised by his friends to move court. In this question, you can see there are 3 verbs: build, encourage, advise. One of these verbs is irregular, that is build. That verb is. Now let us apply these 3 points to these questions. There are 2 questions here. You can see point number 1 is singular, plural. 2 was, were. 3 past participle form of the verb. Here I am going to read this question a fence around Tamanna's land by his rival. The verb given in brackets is build. Both of them in brackets encouraged by their supporters. Tamanna in brackets the verb is advised by his friends to move court. To answer this question correctly, you will have to apply these rules. The first point is singular. This is the helping verb that we are going to write. Here, you have to look at this particular word. If this word is singular, the word that precedes the blank or the word that comes before the blank. Here, the word that comes before the blank is fence. Is it singular or plural? If it's singular, we will have to write was. If it's plural, we need to write were. Here I am going to write was because this word fence is singular. After writing this, I need to write the past participle form of the verb. You can notice here, you can see there are three verbs in brackets: build, encourage, and advise. Of these three words, one verb is irregular, means you can't add ed or just d to this verb to make its past participle form. We have learnt the past participle forms of many verbs. They are irregular verbs. If the verbs given in brackets are regular, it's easy for us to write their past participle form. Now, let's try to apply these 3 points to the questions. There are 2 questions here. Point number 1, singular, plural. Point number 2, was, were. 3, past participle form. To get 3 out of 3, to score 3 marks, you need to apply these points to this question. Now let's try to find the answer to the question. Here you can see, as you can see, this word, the word that precedes the blank, means the word that comes before the blank is fence. We need to find out whether this word, the word that comes before the blank, is it singular or plural. If it's singular, you will have to write was. If it's plural, you have to write were. So now I think you know the answer to this question. A fence. Fence is singular. And one more point I would like to add here. To find out whether this is a singular word or plural word, you will have to see whether there is an S. If there is an S, it is a plural word. Here there is no S, so this is singular. If this word is singular, we have to write was. I have written was because the word that precedes the blank is singular. Was, after writing was, we need to write the third form of the verb or past participle form of the verb. You can see here, it's clear. There are 3 verbs: build, encourage, advise. Of these 3 verbs, 2 verbs are regular verbs: encourage and advise. When the verb given is a regular verb, it's easy for us to make its or write its past participle form, we will have to add ed or just d to the verb to get the answer right. Here we can't add ed to this verb because this is an irregular verb. It's given here, a list of irregular verbs are given. You need to read them, you need to remember them while answering this question number 11. Offense was. Now tell me why I have written was, because this word is singular. If this word is plural, we have to write. So the helping verb. Offense was build. It's the third form, build, around Tamanna's land by his rival. Both of them. Here, now you tell me, the word that precedes the blank is them. Both of them. Is it singular or plural? It's a plural because both of them. There are two people, Tamanna and his rival. So both of them, if it's plural, what should be written? Were. Both of them were encouraged. When you get a word like this, it's very easy to write the answer because this is a regular verb. Irregular verbs are here. If it's a regular verb, you will have to add either d or ed. Here I am going to add just d because this verb ends with the letter e. It becomes encouraged. You can see now I have added d to this verb, encouraged by their supporters. Tamanna, in brackets the verb given is advise. Tamanna, what should I write? Was or were? Tamanna, it's the name of a person. It's a singular, one person. So was. Let's say Tamanna and his rival, two people, were. Here, since I am writing was, Tamanna was advised. This is a regular verb. It's easy to write. It's a past participle form. Advised by his friends to move court. This is how you should answer question number 11. As I have made it clear, as I have told you, these words are very important. See, here it's very easy when you get regular verbs: encourage, encouraged, advise, advised, help, helped. Such words, it's easy to answer. But when you get irregular verbs, it becomes hard, it becomes difficult for you to answer. So you need to learn their past participle forms before answering this question. Now let's go to the second question. One more example to make it clearer to you. When a murder dash, the king convened a meeting, the matter in brackets discuss, and the criminal in brackets the verb given is sentenced to death. Now let's try to answer. When a murder, is it singular or plural? It's clear. Murder, it is singular. If it's singular, what do we have to write? Was. Commit, commit is a regular verb, so we add the past participle form of commit is committed. Here what you need to know is committed, 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 MIT. To this, you will have to add TED, not just ED. This is a unique word. So, when we write the past participle form of the verb commit, we are required to add TED. When a murder was committed, the king convened a meeting. The matter, the word that comes before the blank is matter. Matter is singular. So we write was. Discuss, it's a regular verb. You don't find the word discuss here. Here you can see only irregular verbs. Since this is a regular verb, we add ed to this verb. It becomes discussed. The matter was discussed, and the criminal singular, one criminal. So the answer is, the helping verb is was. Sentence, it's a regular verb, so we need to add sentenced. Was sentenced to death. You can see the difference. In the first question, there are two regular verbs and one irregular verb. In the second question, all the verbs commit, discuss, and singular verbs. If you get a question like this, a number of, the word preceding the blank here, you can see the number, a number. Look at these three words: children, people, women. Are they singular or plural? Most of the students think that all the plural words have an S, but these words don't have an S. Still, they are plural because children, people, and women are plural forms of child, person, and woman. So, if one of these words, you may get confused. Here, word preceding the blank. If it is children, you may write was. Please don't write was, it's incorrect. Since this word is plural, there is no S here, but this is plural form of child. If the word children comes here, you are required to write were, not was. People were, women were. One more point I would like to add here, that is a number of. What are you going to write? Helping verb, was or were. A number of, the number of. A number of people were. A number of students were. Remember, a number of students were. It's plural. The number of students or the number of people was. That is the difference. Here it's a plural. Here it is singular. The number of students was. A number of students were. These are the points you need to learn and bear in mind while just. If you can remember all these points and apply the same to this question number 11, I am sure 3 marks are guaranteed. You can attempt this question with the confidence. I have no doubt that this video has helped you understand the topic better. If you like this video and find this useful, share it with your friends who are in second PUC. They will find it handy too. They will be able to score well in the annual examination. If you have any questions, if you have any doubts, you can share it in the comments section. You can share your views. I'm going to talk about more topics in the days to come. I'll talk to you. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Follow for more.